Hello and welcome to my little corner of the internet. My name is Katie and this is Something by Katie, and today is a very fun occasion because I received in the mail last night and wanted to wait and film my first impressions using it. I got the Hela Palette by Oden and Angelica Nyqvist. So a little context, I put myself on a low buy in January, and this is actually the first palette I have purchased for myself all year. I do have another palette in the mail that my husband actually purchased for me for Valentine's Day. He bought me the Glamlight Hershey's, one of the Hershey's palettes, and so I'm excited that that is coming as well, but this is the first one I was like, I have to buy it. And the reason I put myself on a low buy instead of a no buy is because I wanted to have some flexibility, and if there was something I really wanted, I wanted to give myself permission to buy it and enjoy it, but I just in general need to buy far less makeup this year, and I'm already off to a good start. But last year, Angelica Nyqvist collaborated with Kaleidos Makeup and they created the Club Nebula palette. It was hands down the best eyeshadow palette that I brought into my collection in 2021. So when I saw that she was collaborating with another indie brand, I was like, I have to get it. I have to get it. And I'm glad I did. I got this right before it sold out. And I've never tried Oden's Eye before. It's a Swedish indie brand, and Angelica is Swedish, so I'm excited. And it's just already looks stunning. So today, this is just a first impression. I will come back, I'm sure of it, with multiple looks with this palette and a full review because I'm so inspired by this color story. First of all, look at this artwork. This is based on Norse mythology, and Hela is the goddess of death, I believe. And she's dual-sided. You can learn more about it on the internet. I'm not super knowledgeable, but I just think this artwork is stunning. This is the sleeve it comes in. Just look beautiful. And that's supposed to be Angie. Oh, so pretty. All right, and then this is the mirror. So pretty. And you can see, this is the color story. Mine, one shade did come broken, but whatever. It's shipped from Sweden and I live in Chicago in the US, so it happens. But it was this green shade and I just repressed it. It was very easy to repress, but look at this stunning color story. I'm very excited to test this like multi-chrome down here, and I think today I want to dip into some of the lighter and brighter shades. We'll see. But in general, this is some of these grungy green tones, like these three diagonal shades are like calling to me. Oh, this is such a beautiful and creative and different color story. So I'm looking forward to trying a new formula, trying this beautiful palette, and let's dive in. Oh, one final note before I dive in. I did prime my eyelids already with the base from Alamar Cosmetics called Pero Primero Primer. I really enjoy this base, so I kind of wanted to pick one that I'm familiar with. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right. I do think that even though I'm tempted to just dive into these grungy greens, I really actually want to start with these more like pastel shades. This top one called Rebirth, and then Hela right here. Gonna probably deepen it up with the shade Goddess and Soot, and then use double-sided, I think. We'll see what I end up doing, but I think that's what I'll do today. Start this out here. Ooh, so pretty. This eyeshadow base is very neutral, so if it pulls warm, it's because of my skin tone. Just throwing that out there, like right here. It's pulling a little deeper, and I just think that's the color of my skin and the color of my eyelids. This is really pretty. Just using a really fluffy blending brush as well. Ooh, it kind of changed colors on my eyelid. Like a little. As I build it up, I mean. Is that the... I wonder if my brush was dirty. And that's why this side is looking a little darker, actually. Maybe? I don't know. I used the same primer on both eyelids, but maybe my brush is dirty still. Regardless, it's looking pretty so far. Okay. I'm gonna go in with the shade Hela, a little bit lower in my crease. Like I said, my instinct is to go straight for the greens, so I want to play with these pinks. I don't know why, but that's what I'm feeling. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this pink, deeper pink shade Goddess. Very pretty. These mats are layering on top of each other well. I haven't gone too deep yet, but they're so far so good for me. I just want this to be really bright and blown out. Been into that the last week or so. Okay, now I am gonna go into this really deep shade Soot. Wow, so dark. Okay. Let's see how it layers. First placing the color lower on the lid. This is fun. Ooh, I'm liking it a lot. Wow. This is a really fun color story. Yellow and pink together are very fun. I guess it's like green, but it's pulling pink because of the way pulling yellow because of the pairing of the cool tone. So pretty. Just reinforcing that bright pink. And okay, now, ooh. Okay. Now I do want to actually use the shade Hellfire right here. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, that's a pretty peachy, shifty shade. Just using my finger at first. That's typically how I like to use shimmer shades. Sometimes I use a brush and spray it, but I don't normally have long nails, so this works for me. That's pretty. Next, I'm going to go into double-sided multi-chrome. Okay. Oh, look at that. You can see like all the shifts. Beautiful. I'm going to reinforce some of this lightest green Rebirth. It's really pretty. So cool. Okay, on the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna go with this shade here, Underworld. Let me make sure my brush is all clear. Okay, Underworld. Like a chartreuse screen. Wow. Alright, I'm ready for summer now. I'm gonna line my lower lash line with a definer brush using Soot, that deep shade from up top. Oh, this is so fun. My first impressions of this palette are great. This is so fun. I'll show this, it's sunny, so I'll go ahead and show you the look in the sunlight, but so far so good. I'm looking forward to doing more looks with this. For sure. All right, so my first impressions are that this is going to be a very fun palette to play with. This is what I love about makeup and colorful eyeshadows. It's so fun, the different color combos that can inspire you, and I love playing with new color stories and new textures, and this palette is no exception to that, and I'm really looking forward to the additional looks that I create with this, and stay tuned. But yeah, so far I am so glad that I purchased this, and this is gonna be really fun. So congratulations to Angie and Oden's Eye. Bravo. And thank you for creating this, because I am so excited to have this in my collection. All right, well, like I said, stay tuned for more looks with this, but in the meantime, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, maybe hit subscribe if you're new here, and otherwise I will catch you in the next one. Bye.